All right. Well, I'm gonna start letting people in.
See, that works.
Are you gonna be okay, or we're not here for a crotch shot. Like,
Why
Yeah.
not? I thought that's what we were all here for.
Yeah.
Chad Lutzke,
Look at who's here
yeah,
the
Lutzke. Well,
wizard
how you making everybody
himself.
else feel like shit?
as I live and breathe.
Look at this.
Man, I am the sole beardless person. I'm feeling like really
Yeah,
Once you
yeah.
hit puberty,
another beard.
The thing is, you have a
Jeez.
chin, so you don't need the beard. Like,
yeah, we
this is
gotta
a
hide.
support bra for men, and so I guess I'm supposed to welcome everybody to the chat, and welcome everybody to the chat. Happy to have everybody here. I just thought, let's get on. Let's talk about these things.
Yep.
Let's talk through it with Mitch and Tyler. Talk about Mitch's first trade public. It's a thing. It's worth celebrate.
It's
It's
a
worth
thing.
raising
Yep.
a Zoom call for, and Tyler Jones to tell us how painful it was to lend legitimacy to the first trade edition for him. So
Yep.
a little bit of therapy for Tyler, a
Yeah.
little bit of celebration for Mitch, and a whole lot of Jabberjaw is
What's
really
Jabberjaw?
that's it's probably, and you guys better be funny because I'm not funny at all today.
Man, the way you kicked this off made it sound like you're moderating some sort of beef between Mitch and I. Like,
You know what?
talk this out. Like, we need to clear the air.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
kind of
we
how he
will.
pitched it to me, Tyler. That's kind of
Oh,
Well,
how
Tyler, there's something I've been wanting to talk to you about.
is
this
this
is
an
the Morning
intervention?
Mitch Gotcha show.
This feels like an intervention.
Here's the deal. The stories are no good. I
Oh,
thought you were gonna
oh,
write me something good.
Oh no.
kick him
So
in the author
I'm gonna
testicles. I
need
mean,
16 more stories by next week, and they
yeah,
better be good this time.
yeah,
Confirming my worst fears.
yes. Hey, well,
Damn
you know what?
you.
How was the editing process? Because Mitch made me rewrite Death Bus 12 times. He still said it was
Yeah.
toilet paper. And then,
Yep.
he had to do it anyway.
Well,
But how
yeah.
how did that go? How did you go back and forth and get through all these stories?
Mitch said I'm the only author he has not had to edit.
Hmm.
So they come across like pretty flawless first time.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's really easy to not edit whenever you don't read the stories. So that's kind of what we went for on this one. So I hope it's good. There is somebody in the call tonight that has already read the collection and has sent a blurb
Oh,
already.
oh,
How
wow.
amazing
Dun
is
dun dun
that?
dun.
And his name might rhyme with Mad Mutsky.
So like, oh, that's cool. He's Rabid Dog was his roller derby name.
Yeah,
So
we got a blur from Chad the Man Lutzke today. It was awesome. The first blur.
nice.
Yep.
And thank you so much, Chad.
Of
I
course,
really,
man.
really
I'm honored.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, it's really cool, Mitch. I don't know if you even realize this, but so Mitch texted me the blurb as I was driving home today. Hmm. It was really cool to see your name because it took me back. It's like full circle because you blurbed my first collection.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yep. Great
Really?
collection. I
yeah.
still I still often think of Trigger. I
Oh
really like that
man.
story.
Yeah, it's
Oh
awesome
man. Well,
story.
thank you. So it's just an honor to have you read this one too, man. Thank you.
That is,
Oh,
From the
no
bottom
problem.
of my heart. Like it made my whole day.
can I get a
Oh,
dramatic reading of this blurb? I feel like can someone
Ooh.
go into their Shakespearean mode and just like get this.
I think Mitch should do that. It
You
would
want me to do
be,
it? Okay. Oh,
well,
I
yeah,
can
man, it'd be
hardly
uncouth if
read.
I read it.
Um, Let me see. I mean, it would be cute if Chad did it, but I don't want to put him on the spot.
Hold on. I just want to pause for a second. So we have two Tom Clinks on. And
Yes.
I just want to point out how creepy it would be if the other camera turns on and it's Tom Clink, but like in a different room in his
the
house.
back of his
Yeah.
head.
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
also
That
has
would.
a mouth and eyes. Hey, that's a John Langan story, isn't it? Or is it Brian
Uh,
Evanson?
what is
No
it?
idea.
It's the title of the story. Somebody will know this. It's called like Any Way She Turns or Any Way We Turn Her.
Oh, I have
Ooh.
not read that one.
I
Me
think it
neither.
might be Langan.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're just making stuff up, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's a 2-page story about some girl, and any way you turn her, like you see a face.
Ooh, that is creepy. That
That is
sounds like something Evanson would do.
That sounds like
He's
something
so
Mallerman would
prolific.
do.
Uh,
Mallerman.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, do you want me to
I,
read the blurb?
yeah, dramatically though. Like this is
Dramatically.
more about you getting into your contact in touch with your inner thespian.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I acted in college.
Should I
Oh,
read?
oh.
Should I read it since I wrote it?
Yeah, I think you
hey,
should read
that's
it.
even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did
Also,
I
that
mean,
not
it
I
occur
makes
didn't
to
say I
sense.
us?
acted in college. I did like just one play, and it was a spur of the moment thing. I didn't even practice. It just was something.
Oh, really? You didn't
It's fine.
practice?
I didn't even need to practice. Let's just say that.
No, I appreciate Chad seizing the words back so he can own his brand. He can
It's
sell.
like,
No, no,
okay.
no, no, no. Let me
I can't let Mitch read this.
read.
You would have put the emphasis on the wrong
I
syllables.
would have. Reading
All
is
right.
hard.
All right, let me bring up ChatGPT to see what I said.
Let's see what ChatGPT cooked up for you.
Damn it,
Chad
Chad.
GPT.
Chad.
Okay,
ChatGPT.
here we go. Jones does it again. Over here, giving birth to uncharted fears and resurrecting old ones with new flesh. Get ready for these tales to linger well after the light is doused.
Oh,
Awesome. Yes. Well, like we did at
Man.
Uptown
Oh,
Poetry
yeah.
Slam. Just snap the fingers. Yes.
Fantastic. That's better than the collection.
Yeah.
hey, Mitch, we need to talk business, man. You can't like shut. You're
Oh,
supposed to build it
I'm
up,
so bad at
not shut it
marketing.
down.
Oh, wait. Shh.
Trying to
We got
sell books, man.
we got a big dog coming in, guys.
Oh,
You guys
snap.
gotta act. You gotta act right. Philip Fracassi is
Okay.
about to enter.
Oh
Is it
man.
Chiz?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope
Yeah.
it's Chiz.
All right. No. Um. So I want to put you guys on the spot, Mitch and Tyler. What is the best story in the collection? And you guys got to say it at the same time.
Oof.
Not really. I mean, that's
Yes.
kind of
We
stupid.
could.
Said it. But what's the best story in
No,
the
let's
collection,
not do
Mitch?
that.
Man, that's really hard because there's a few that really stick out to me. I'm gonna be honest. When you asked me this, I thought about whenever Trump was asked what his favorite Bible verse was,
Oh, that's
and he was
awesome.
like, "Oh, it's just so personal. I don't really like getting into it, And so I thought about doing that. But I really will say what I think is the best. So honestly, my favorite story, and this is really cool for those that didn't have a chance to buy the first official Rapture chapbook. Carved in Salt is in this collection, and that story is just such a banger. Every
Yeah.
single time I read it, I love it even more. And so it was really cool to get to take that story again and put it in something. But the other one I'll say that I really loved was The Wreck of Peter Arendelle. Is that how you say it?
Iredale.
Iredale.
Yeah.
It's a shorter one, but it is so damn good. But yeah, there's 16 collection or 16 stories in here, and they are all amazing. But those two are some of my favorites. I could go into it more, but Tyler, I'll let you go, and then I'll go. We'll go back to me.
Right on.
I'm more
First
important.
of all, Philip, thanks so much for being here, man. Appreciate it.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Philip?
Trying to get my volume up. It's hard to hear you, so bear with me.
I'll talk louder too.
No,
Now
you're
Tyler doesn't feel
you're-
so alone without the beard.
Yeah. I was surrounded by bearded men. Philip was making me a little
yeah, that's
nervous.
not me.
Is that
Yeah.
a story in the collection? I was surrounded by bearded men.
I fixed it.
Not one that's written under my name.
Oh, you're
That's my pen name.
you're doing some romance titles. Okay.
So in answer to your question, best is hard to answer. I think there's often a difference, like in albums. I think there's a difference between the best songs and your favorite songs. So
It's an Oasis album.
yeah, okay. So the wonder wall of this collection. I've got a I like Axum a lot.
Mhm.
Axum is just to me it's a lot of fun. It's adventure. Yeah,
Ooh.
I had a lot of fun writing that. Um, there's a story in there called Habit of Creature, which that one was just an absolute blast to write, and I thought it'd be a total bitch to write because it's a series of forum posts between a cryptid hunter group, and they gather and collect evidence, and they're analyzing what they think might be the best evidence they've come across. And it's not a gimmick. Like I never want to write something like in that kind of format as a gimmick. It just had to be told that way because they exist as friends in an online space, so it had to be written
Mhm.
out like that. But it was so much fun to try and map out these distinct voices to make each character stand out. Um, so that's a favorite. And then there's a story that closes out the collection called No Fair, and it's
Mhm.
very, very much a Twilight Zone episode. And that one just holds a special place in my heart, I think, because at least for me, it's rare when I set out to write a story and it turns out exactly like I planned it to. And that one did. It didn't take any crazy turns on me. Like it just the tone of it, the atmosphere, the heart of it is exactly what I set out to do. And so and it's got a really Twilight Zone feel to it.
It's
So
the perfect story to end the collection with.
Yeah, and I think it kind of ends on an optimistic note,
Hmm.
which meant a lot to me. Like I just I don't know, in this day and age, man, like I find I lean more towards hope and optimism than I ever have. And so I wanted to end the collection not on something dour or dark, but something a bit uplifting.
So you're zigging when the world zags because it's funny. Like
Hmm.
everything, the reality of the world is. Oh, and getting back to your thing, Mitch, where you said Trump with his speech. My favorite thing was Pete Hegseth opening a prayer with the Pulp Fiction prayer.
Oh yeah,
That that wins.
amazing.
That wins for me.
Yeah,
But
it's really special.
yeah, so that's funny. So you're getting more optimistic as the world is getting well a little crazier. But when you write these stories, so you're writing a short story, do you know it's going to be a short story? Or are you like, is this like you see where it goes, and if it ends up 30 pages or 20 pages, then that's where it ends?
Yeah, I've got this bad habit of, well, in answer to the first part of that question, yes, almost always I know it's going to be a short story. But I've got this bad habit of after finishing a short story and letting it sit for like a year, uh, a couple of them I can't shake and they end up becoming something much bigger. Like, for example, I've got a novel coming out later this year from Shortwave called Depth Charge, which began its life as the short story Full Fathom 5 from my first collection, Burn the Plants. And I wanted to see where it went. I wanted to know what happened to the characters. I left it, where it ended in a place that I wanted to follow. I wanted to see what happened. And I've done that a
Now, when
couple
you
times. Same with Trigger. Trigger is now the opening of a novel that's currently like over 100,000 words and it's like unwieldy. And I'm trying to like get it back into shape. But
Is it about a horse?
no, it starts off with a dog named Trigger.
Hmm.
Yeah, two young brothers are
oh
asked
man,
by their abusive dad to bury the
Awesome.
family dog whose
I
name
think
is Trigger.
I think the horse. I think there's a horse named Trigger.
there is.
Uh,
I'm
there's
sure
a
there is
lone,
somewhere.
I think the Lone Ranger's horse is named Trigger.
Was it?
Green Tom's
Silver.
nodding.
Wasn't it silver? Ohio silver
Yeah.
Ohio
away?
Silver. There was
So
definitely a Trigger though. Horse.
Tom looks like he knows.
Tom
I'm
Tom
not
could
saying
buzz
you have
in
to
and
rename your story, Tyler. I'm just saying
Okay.
it's geeky.
Shotgun.
I'm just saying it's
Ooh.
geeky.
yeah,
Look,
I saw you reveal the cover today. If anybody's on, and most of the people in this room are in the Patreon for Tyler Jones, I believe.
yeah.
Um, saw that cover of that
Oh,
looks
I love
badass.
it.
Loved it.
The collect story
Loved it.
collection cover? I thought.
No, the cover for Depth Charge, which will
Oh,
be
the novel.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
With
cool.
shortwave.
Is there a way to, do I just have to hold up my phone or is there a way to like put it
You
Uh,
might
on?
be able to share your
There's a way
screen.
to do it, but I don't know how. You need to
let me
share your
see.
screen and stuff.
I could. Oh, can I share it? I'll share it.
He
Let's see.
actually put your name on the cover, Philip.
Oh, I didn't.
No, he took a he did the whole the took an author quote from you and pulled a
Oh,
Oh,
word
cool.
from it.
Do you see
that's
it?
Masterful.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah, we see it.
Yeah, I definitely haven't read this story. I definitely didn't call it masterful.
No, you didn't.
You'll be hearing from my attorney.
Yeah,
I like it.
Expect a letter.
that's
No,
pretty cool.
that's great, man. That's really cool. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job. It was hard to figure out visually what this was supposed to look like because the story is just kind of hard to nail down into a single image, but he did a great job.
Yeah, and I think I'm a sucker for typography, and I love the way there's that perspective. It's a minor thing, but I love the way the red gets between the two words depth and charge. I
Mhm.
don't know. I
So
I
good.
Yeah.
think it's pretty awesome.
Is there one L in Philip, Jeff? I can't see it.
Oh man. The publishers would never get that wrong. They spelled Tyler Tiler. Is that like
Yeah, there's one L.
Yeah, I know the collection is on its way to me, and I'm very excited to read it.
Yeah. So what the
There-
arc
Right
looks
on.
like.
look at
Thank
that?
Yeah.
That's the arc.
Mm-hmm.
It's girthy.
Is
Oh, it's girthy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
neat.
cool. Who designed that cover?
Mitch Hull.
Mitch Hall.
But that's not the
Makes
cover,
sense.
right, Mitch? That's just
No, this is just the
Yeah.
art cover.
I like
Chris
the
is working
design.
on the cover right now.
Chris, is he locked in your basement? Is it?
Yeah, right.
He's right behind the door. He's got tape over his mouth, so he can't talk. Or
Oh,
else, but he
Oh.
can hear us. So if you want to say something nice,
Chris, great artwork.
always.
Yeah, and we talked about Date Tide earlier. I can't plug the other books. That's wrong to do.
No, but no other book. I mean, we could plug Rapture books
Tyler.
just because, but
Yeah.
we'll stick to Arson. I mean, we did talk about a little depth charge, and
We need to
we'll,
we need to
we'll
move
ignore
on
that.
from it.
We'll move.
Yeah, let's
we'll
not
move
let's not go
past it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Little bit of butthurt.
Wow, look at
fucking
Philip.
gothic.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, let's just
Totally
talk about
shameless.
Philip now.
Absolutely shameless.
No wonder you joined this call.
All right, gotta go.
So wait, how did this come about? Why do you want to be Mitch's guinea pig, Tyler? Like, did you get a good contract? Are you represented well?
What is a contract?
Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, Tyler, do you want to speak on that or do you want me to take
come
over
up
on
with
the-
an excuse.
Yeah.
No, I'll spin this before you can.
Yeah, please do, because I don't know what to say.
I owe Mitch some money.
There were some,
Oh,
there were some photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just a
Let's
couple.
just say
That's it?
we stayed in a hotel together at Jeff Con, and
Oh,
that's all we need to say.
and then 9 months later, a book was born. Is that?
That
Me.
wasn't a hotel room. That was a sweatshop,
That really was.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
and not
I
in
made
the
you
fun
guys-
way.
I put y'all to work, man.
Wow, that was when you guys were
There
here
was
at
like
the
six
house.
of us in there signing stuff, and Mitch was like hitting us with bamboo cane.
Faster, different color. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's all about the colors. Oh, what happens at JeffCon? Yes, nine.
Facts.
Yeah, like I said, when a publisher likes an author a whole lot, kid,
Yep.
Oh, Roy Rogers had Trigger. Tom
Ah.
chatted in. Roy Rogers.
I knew Tom knew. He had that knowing look on his face. Yeah.
Yeah, he knew. Yeah,
Us
true.
old guys know what's up.
Yep.
Mhm.
All the horses. It's probably good and dead by now. Poor Trigger. So
Yeah, and mine's a dog, so it's totally different.
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
And
Yeah,
you-
I do remember reading the first part of that, what you're talking about, and that is some cold, like I hope that book goes somewhere. I would love to see you get that wrangled, wrestle that beast, because that is some really dark beginnings of a book, man. That
Yeah.
was then they
So
get on the
Trigger-
train.
So Trigger, the one about the kids burying the dog, is you adapted into a novel, Tyler? Is my understanding?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
And Jeff, you read this part of the story?
The first little part. Yeah. I know what was connected to it.
Is it
Mhm.
in the book, Trigger?
No. Not
Oh.
not
No.
Arson, No.
I hacked Tyler's computer one day and I got into some files, and so that's how I was able to read it.
It's chill.
And that's why I'm working with Mitch now.
Yep.
It's all connected.
Yeah, the photos.
Yeah,
Are
the photos.
are uh are there any brand new stories not collected before in Arson by Design?
Yep.
Most of them. Yeah,
Oh,
most of them.
okay.
Yeah, it's most of them were yeah, I think the majority were all Patreon stories for last year that I published on my Patreon. And then two brand new ones that I haven't posted on Patreon, and a few that were pulled from different anthologies and stuff. Yeah. But so
Cool.
working with Mitch on a short story collection, like it was totally natural. I mean, we've worked together on a couple of Rapture chat books, and it was just a blast. And you know, like this sounds kind of dumb, but when I first started writing, I didn't realize that short story collections at the time were collected, like that writers would have stories published, because I never read anthologies. I've never liked them. Like if I want to read a book of short stories, I want it to be one author, one
Mm.
imagination, one
Oh,
voice.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't read them. So I didn't fully understand that like something like Night Shift was all these stories that had been written over years and published in different places. I thought a writer like actually sat down and wrote a collection. And it wasn't, you know, once I realized that, I looked at what I had collected, and that's when I got the idea to put out Burn the Plans. Like, oh, I have a collection now. And the same kind of thing happened here. Like I'd just written enough stories, and there were a few I left out because I wanted them to sort of have something of a theme, some cohesion, like an album. You know, you don't want to put some like rockabilly song on a jazz album. Like you need it to have a certain cohesion, and I had enough stories that did. And Mitch and I talked, and it just seemed like just natural. I mean, short story collections, I think when you're a writer like me, they're hard to land. They typically don't sell as well as novels.
Yeah.
Um, they're just,
Yeah.
you know, they're kind of like the redheaded stepchild in a way.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Mhm.
For whatever reason, I don't get it. But I mean,
So,
correct me if I'm wrong, Philip, on
No,
that.
I was actually about to ask you, if you felt that it had a recurring theme, the stories that you chose.
Yeah, yeah. I think and I write an entire afterword about that theme called
Okay.
How to Start a Fire, and it's looking at the fact that it- it's looking at the fact that so much of what goes wrong in our lives is our fault, but we need to blame someone or something else.
I usually blame Mitch
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, well,
for
you're not
everything.
wrong.
No, it's typically my fault.
Yeah, but as I was thinking about the stories, I realized too that there's a moment in every single one of the stories where if a character made a different decision, the story would end. It would go no further.
Hmm.
There
mm,
always has to be that moment where someone does something they shouldn't do.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's the reoccurring theme, is that we tend to be the arsons of our own lives, but we
Hmm.
also have a tendency to blame other things. You know, it's the bad boss, it's the disconnected spouse, it's my childhood that made me the fuck up I am. It's like, well, most of the time it's us and our decisions.
Mm.
yeah, I mean, so I didn't even realize Burn the Plans, Arson by Design.
Yep.
Are you
Yeah,
a pyromaniac? I mean, is there
yeah,
Yeah.
there's,
I was just thinking that.
yeah. Wait till the next collection comes out and the message will be clear.
Yeah.
you will
Yeah.
all burn.
You are on fire.
I know, man. Let me tell you, I went through, gosh, I mean, Mitch knows. I sent him like probably 40 just terrible titles.
Oh
Most
yeah,
of
I
them
was
are
gonna say
pretty
most
good.
of them were really bad.
Yeah. Trying to find something that wasn't fire, but I had Arson by Design pretty early on and just kept coming back to it. And when
Yeah,
I asked for opinions from people, almost every single person picked that.
Did not
yeah.
ask me.
I
Oh,
didn't. I should have.
No.
oh, see,
Might have had an
see.
alternate opinion, but too late now.
I mean, Arson by
Well, it's not too
Design
late. It's not too late. We can change it.
Not printed yet.
Yep.
just sounds classy. Arson
Yeah,
by
it's
Design.
really
Like
cool.
I design fires.
Yeah, I
I
like
don't
it.
just start them. I design them.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're toasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, not to get all too deep and, philosophical, but like that's I think again, the theme is that human nature, like, and that's something I address in the afterword is like, it's always really stupid to me whenever somebody says like, oh, I think people are basically good. I'm like, really? People? Like, have you met people? Have you met children? Like they're savages. You have to teach them to be civilized. Like you don't teach a child to lie, to cheat, to hit somebody. Like we're born rotten.
That's
Like that's in
dark.
our nature. It's in our nature to be destructive, to destroy things we love, to lash out at people we love. Like we have to learn how to control this like fire that we're born with.
Because we're
So by
animals.
design, we are, born arsonists.
That's probably the most unexpected take from somebody who's saying, I feel more optimistic.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. He's oozing with optimism, Tyler.
yeah.
Just to change the subject slightly, because I think Tyler's about to incriminate himself, and I'd like to get him, steer him
We
away.
are, and we are recording, so
Yes, I am curious, since this is your first trade, Mitch,
Mhm.
what is distribution like? Like, how many copies is the print run? Like, hit, I'm
how
sure
many
you've had
stores, how many
conversation.
stores are you sending Jude out to with flyers? That's what I want to
Jude is my street team leader.
Street team. Yeah.
He's going to be shipping out posters to people to put
tell
in
him
their local
don't come home
bookstores.
till these are all gone.
Uh-huh.
I don't see any on the street.
There will be one Arson by Design trade paperback that has a tip-in Stephen King signature.
There you go.
So
Yes.
if you go to your local bookstore and put a poster up, you have a chance to win that.
Oh my God. I was
So
wondering if your plan was to become the next I was wondering if you were planning
my
on getting
hero.
so
Yeah.
popular and so famous
Yeah.
that you could then just ignore your customers and
Yeah.
not pay anybody.
Here we
Yep.
go.
Yep. So because I love money and I want to keep my money. I don't want to give anybody money. I'm just gonna steal their things, you know. Oh, Sean is here.
Sean.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Sean's here.
Look at
Look at the
him.
dedication.
The
He's like on
lining.
top of he's like on top of a tower right now.
He's
He is.
literally
Yeah, let us
living
he
see
in
is.
that
Sean.
lining.
Woo!
Wow.
No, it's
He's
fine.
I
arm
love a man
wrestling.
in
This is
uniform.
awesome.
He's arm wrestling a kangaroo and kicking a koala right now off the pole.
While
So he can
drinking
be
a Foster's.
Yes.
Sean, I might be coming to Australia this summer, but we'll talk later about it.
No way.
Sounds
And I-
good, mate. I'll put you up.
No, I don't need you to put me up, but go drinking.
You ever see Wolf's Creek, Philip? You ever seen that movie?
Man.
Yeah.
So
Stoked.
Mitch has not answered the question yet, but
No,
Oh,
I want to know about this. Like, how are you going about that? That seems like it was Walter White's biggest problem. You create a great product. How are you going to get it to around? Like, what's the plan?
so it's going to be sold through Ingram Spark, which is like a worldwide distribution network kind of deal. So any bookstore from anywhere around the world can order that book and they'll be printed on demand in that country.
Oh.
Or depending on where you're at in the US, they have a couple different printers in the United States that it'll ship from. Um, but the way that I'm planning on doing it for the pre-orders and I haven't really made this public, so this might be the only place that I talk about this specifically, like nuts and bolts,
All right,
or,
everybody
or
be quiet.
inside baseball, if you will. We got some
Yes.
baseball fans in here.
Yeah.
So the way I'm doing it for my pre-orders on my site is I'm gonna have them printed by my printer that I used for the ARCs and that I used for Daytide. They have a really nice offset printer, but you have to do a certain amount of books. And so I'm going to do a print run specifically for my website orders, and it'll kind of save me a little bit of money as well. And so the quality will be a little bit different, and I'll tell you guys how you'll be able to tell if you get one that was printed by Ingram Spark and distributed that way or from me. And that will be the final page in the book will have my logo. But if you get it from Ingram Spark, let me see if I have
it has the barcode thing.
it
on
has a barcode on the final page. So that's
you
how
know,
you'll know.
I think we talked about this, Mitch, but
Yeah.
John Langen's word hoard book. I can't remember which collection it was. Not the last. It was a couple collections ago. Um, he did that. If
Yeah.
you bought from the Word Horde website, you got an offset printed edition, and if you bought from Amazon or whatever from a bookstore, you got the print on demand edition. So
Mm.
I got both. I got one of each because I was like, well, I kind of want one of both to see the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's if Ross did it, it's it's a good precedent. I mean, he knows what he's doing, so that
Yeah.
seems like a good plan. I think.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
And
excited.
it's a great method to get people to buy more than one copy.
It's exactly right because I know you guys are psychos.
Are you gonna
Yes.
offer are you gonna offer any sort of like signed book plate?
Yeah,
That,
from
and
my
that's a
website,
random
there'll be a
question.
signed book plate. Yeah, signed book
What?
plate with everything from my website that's ordered, at least for the pre-orders. So my thinking is I'll probably do like 200 or 250 offset books, and then have like 200 or 250 book plates.
Some might be forgeries, though, right?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna have Tyler, so I'm gonna sign them.
Right. Right.
Yeah, this is you're buying from
You've been
Rapture,
practicing, right?
okay? Yeah, yeah, oh
Okay.
yeah,
By
absolutely.
the way, I'm drinking an Axum.
Oh, right
Ooh,
on.
Oh,
is
An
that
Axum
tasting okay?
IPA.
It's a little old at this point. Is it all
Oh,
right?
is it not going to be good?
I hope it's good. It should be good.
where
It's
did
just
the
not going to be as fresh.
Axum brew come from?
That was at Jeff Con.
He had it at Jeff Con. So
I
that's
was at
yes.
Jeff Con. I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
oh.
you drank one, I think. Because I had Servitor Lemon Blonde, Axum IPA, and then Death Bus Stout.
And
You might have
and
just said the Death Bus.
I
he
might have just
just
had.
said he was at a sweatshop. The very least you could have done is give him a couple of beers.
Ah,
Ah,
I
it was
might
the
have. Might
whiskey
have.
in the
we were drinking
sweatshop.
scotch. Yeah.
Yeah, we were drinking the scotch.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good setup. So
Yeah, it's not bad.
there's going to be a deluxe, right?
There is going to be a
Mhm.
deluxe. Yep. And that deluxe run, I finalized all the numbers on that the past couple weeks. And so it's going to be a per earn of 250 and price point's going to be 65. Um,
And it's going to be gorgeous.
it's going to be really nice. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I'm not using the same printer that I did for Daytide because their minimum is what is it? I think it's 300 or 350. There's a chance that I end up using them. I don't know. If it's 300 a month.
Who did Daytide, Mitch? What printer?
Maple did Daytide.
Oh, Maple did. Okay.
Yeah. And it's beautiful. It turned out great. I'm really happy with the quality of that book. But so I'll probably get quotes from them again to do like a print run of 300. So I have a bunch of PC copies to sell in a few years on eBay that I find. Um,
Tom's got
but the other printer they do all like they've done a lot of Earthling books and I'm trying to think who else uses them. I mean, pretty much every like deluxe press has used them in the past,
Who is it?
but I know Earthling uses them a lot.
You talking about Maple still?
Sheridan,
I haven't used them.
yeah, their prices are really nice, and
I
they
think
have
that's
more.
who Thunderstorm uses consistently.
They might, yeah, yeah.
Whenever we get signature sheets, they go back to Sheridan.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
should know that.
these are
But
the
yeah.
different papers that I can choose from, which is really nice. They've got many papers, so I'm having fun like deciding what all that good stuff. But like I'm gonna do that Brilliante cloth that I did for Daytide again. That's like the cloth that Centipede always uses.
Yeah. You could tell. I picked up the book. I'm like, this feels
That
identical.
cloth is awesome.
It
Yeah.
is. It can be touchy though. Sometimes it like collects lint. Like, when you live.
That black, yeah, cloth, yeah. That's the only downside
Why are you
to the black
rubbing it
cloth.
on your shirt,
Oh,
Jeff?
I'm just, yeah, like
Yeah.
when you love a
Yeah,
book,
God.
Cleaning the cat with it? What are you doing?
It's a lint roller.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, I mean,
We've all done it.
Yeah.
yes, we have. We have. It's glorious.
When is the expected release date for the deluxe, Mitch?
That'll be probably like winter time.
2026?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, once Chris finishes the cover for that, I'm going to start that process we're gonna have some interior illustrations in the deluxe that are not in the trade paperback, and the interior formatting is gonna be different too. I'm gonna have a lot more fun with it. Like the arc that you guys are gonna get, I think everybody in this group is gonna get the arc. So I guess I'll show you guys some. For every story I did, I split it up like that. Um, and then and I like that on collections because you can tell where the stories are
That's very cool.
without having to like really page through it. And so I like that idea, but doing that page spread per each story really adds to the page count.
Yeah.
So for the trade, I'm gonna take those out for sure because I'm shooting to be around like the 320 page count mark, for the trade, and this is a 8.5 by 5.5. But the deluxe will be 6 by 9, and I'll have some more fun with that formatting for sure because I want it to feel like a completely different book. But yeah, I like for this one I went with like the bold, like real like in your face type typography and stuff.
I
And
dig it.
same thing on the inside. So I thought about making these even bigger, but yeah, it was really fun to design this. And the trade, I'm excited to do the trade.
Yeah, I just got Nat Cassidy's I Know a Place by Shortwave.
I was just about to mention, yeah,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And he did the same thing. It's really
Oh,
cool
cool.
with chapter because I
Yep.
thought, holy shit, is this thing loaded with art? And yeah, it's just the chapter headings,
So
the
Alan
neat.
copied me. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
He would.
yeah.
He would.
Gothic has that too. The different parts.
Wow, and
Oh,
Philip
yeah.
copied me. Interesting.
This is
Wow.
actually, but you can't see it because it's stained, red stained.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you just did that.
Nah,
Dropped it in your red paint.
see that?
Yeah, Gothic.
What
That's
other books do you want to show off, Philip?
yeah, what else we got?
Those look cool, man.
We've got a whole library here. I could go all night.
I have many, many books, actually.
I could go all night.
Oh boy.
I'm
Yeah,
excited. When is the release date for the trade?
Trade will be August
August.
26th, I
Oh,
think
okay.
is the day that we said.
25th.
25th, sorry. I
Are
don't
you
know what
all
I'm
right.
talking about. I'm just the publisher.
are you gonna have a street team? Do you want a street team? Like
I would love a street team.
I would
Yeah.
totally help out.
Are you gonna do
Yeah,
like
dude.
marks and stuff? You're doing any swag?
Yeah, I have to do swag. I'm a swag guy, swag
Are you
boy.
going to do anything at StokerCon? Is a question.
That's a really good question. I wasn't planning on it.
Why
But
don't you
maybe I
burn the
should.
place down and then that's arson.
But
Hey,
arson by design, bitch.
And
man, if
yeah, that's
you
what you
can
do.
write the
down.
title of the book in gasoline on a carpeted
Yeah,
floor and then
that's a
set
good
it
idea.
ablaze.
I think they'd
I
appreciate that.
I
I think
do
so.
worry. I do worry that you're too like-minded because Mitch, you've done two books and both of them feature burning as a key.
Yeah. Yeah. The it's a slight spoiler for Daytide, but yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
slight spoiler, you think?
Well,
Turpentine cans kind of I mean,
the first chapter, like the first like actual chapter in the book, not the prologue, the final scene in that
okay.
has to, it's slight spoiler, slight. But I think it says
Like
it on the cover copy, so not that much.
So then, not much of a spoiler.
Eh,
No.
but not everybody reads that.
Yeah, true. Fair enough.
So, Chad, what was your favorite story in the collection since you blurbed it?
Yeah, I hate
What's your favorite Bible verse, Chad?
to mimic Proverbs
Very
3:5.
Ooh,
Hey
good choice.
now.
I hate to mimic Mitch, but yeah, I told him earlier because he asked me, and I said I'm horrible with titles. I said the Salt one because I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember the title of it.
Good enough.
But I really like that. I really like that one a lot. It reminded me slightly of. Have you guys seen a movie called? Um, oh, what was that? What was that movie called? What Josiah Saw.
Mm-mm.
You guys didn't see that? Okay. Completely different story, but there was something in it that where this is estranged brother and sister come together because their father has died. So,
Hmm.
and then some really cool stuff happens. So it kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, very cool. I like that a lot, and I think I have the
The
limited
chapbook?
thing on my shelf too.
I think I
But
say
I
you
hadn't read it yet. It was
Mhm.
just sitting
Yeah.
there.
I haven't read it either. I've had it for how long?
You haven't read it,
I
Jeff?
haven't read it yet.
That's so
You
funny.
It's not
beehole.
funny. It's pathetic, but
It is pathetic.
I should have read it by now. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I think it launched Rapture. It's historic and all that, and I'm like,
Whoa,
oh, okay,
whoa,
cool.
whoa, whoa, whoa. That did not launch Rapture.
Oh no, that's right.
Wish
That's
they
right.
launched Rapture. Let's
There's another one in there that too
see.
that
There we go.
uh,
No,
that
let's
felt
not.
it was kind of like what kind of triggered the idea for when I was basically saying whatever I said in my blurb about the tired trope, not tired trope, but like giving new flesh to this thing was there's a story in there. Again, I don't know the name of it. It was very claustrophobic, and it had some stuff in there, some elements in there that were like just kind of like ghost story ish. You know, if you grew up on like EC comics and stuff like that. But this is totally different and very fleshed out, like big time. And I can't remember the name of it, but
Was it
I'm claustrophobic.
scoping?
No, it
Was
was
it
the
that
one where
one?
they went in the cave, when the guy went in the caves and then with the statues and
Oh, that was
Oh, Axum.
Axum.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right on.
yeah, tunnels and all that. I don't like stuff like that. So that was, but that was fun. That was fun too.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, Axum. I mean that when you said claustrophobic, I'm like, yeah, that's look at that guy. That's like me in my 20s, except it was more
Oh,
like that.
is there a chat book for that one too?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dang.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, both Carved in Salt and Axum started their lives as Rapture chapbooks.
That's
Very
right.
cool.
And so in those contracts, you said I own them already. You might as well
Yeah.
give me some more stories,
Yep.
and we'll do this trade edition.
That's right.
So you're gonna print it, and you're gonna have a supply that you're gonna ship out, and then everywhere else is gonna be print on demand. So yes, it's going to be a 2-copy purchase, I think,
Yeah.
for a lot of us.
Yep. And there might be a third one out there, so just buy another one just in case.
and the
Yeah,
slot.
Brian
And the
James
slot.
Freeman did that with Leviathan, and I ended up getting both copies.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah, you have a lot of people here like that. I got 18 copies of Gothic on my shelf, and
Uh-huh.
Philip's holding up the next one I'm going to be getting.
Yeah, for real.
So I get it. I'd like to open it up if anybody else has any questions, anything they want to talk about
Well,
Arson by
I was
Design.
gonna make a comment about
Oh,
StokerCon, which is that if you could if you were to print like postcards or bookmarks and you put like a QR code on them to
Yeah.
pre-order the book. I did that for Boys in the Valley because it's coming out in August, right? I think StokerCon's
Yep.
June or July, but
Mhm.
Yeah, it's in a month. Yep.
too mixed up. But and you can just leave those around. You don't have to officially. If you're going, you can literally just they have tables where you can put the
I'm definitely gonna do that.
you can
That's a
put
good idea.
yeah, bookmarks I think do better than postcards because
Okay.
people use them. But and then just because that's what I did for Boys in the Valley. I don't think I have an example, but I can show you later. But and I just put a QR code, and you could just and then you whatever did that, and you could pre-order it or whatever.
Did you have Boys in the Valley on one side and Gothic on the other? Did you do
No,
a postcard
but
like
the
that?
book I did do that at one point. Yes, I had a
Okay.
postcard that had Gothic on one side and Boys in the Valley in there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did that too. That was
Or was it Child Alone with Strangers in Gothic, maybe?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Or with one, but if Boys in the Valley, Stephanie and I we did the bookmarks, and they went like they were whether they were thrown away or
It's a
whatever.
great idea. Yeah.
It's easy
I
quicker.
got it somewhere in my Philip box. I just can't find it right now.
Yeah, I know I've got it somewhere.
yeah, I got it floating around.
Yeah.
Do you
That's-
guys have this? I'd like to show this off because somebody offered me a lot of
Whoa,
money for this.
Man.
Chad,
Heavy
you
hitter.
dropped the bomb.
Am I the only one that has this sweet thing?
I got one as well.
That's the one of 50. That's the first because that's not the trade edition. That's the limited edition.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
like the OG.
That's the first.
That
thing
one's hard to find.
Yeah.
Chad, you got to put on your soft white gloves before
I know I
handling
should.
it,
I
though.
should, right?
Yeah.
Everyone should start sewing off books that I wrote.
I
I
know I have one somewhere. I can't find it.
I don't
Um,
want to win.
yeah, it's a good way to get pre-orders going in all seriousness because they man, it's StokerCon, like everybody's there, you know.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Are you going? You're going to it.
I'm going, yeah.
Where is it at? Where is it? Is
It's
it,
in
does
Pittsburgh this year.
it, oh God.
Yeah, so I had to go. As soon as they announced it, because I was
The next
watching.
2 years are in Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yeah, the next 2 years are in Pittsburgh. Oh yeah, Tom's got mother.
That looks like
Um,
that looks like the trade edition though.
as soon as they posted that it was in Pittsburgh, because I was watching, I can't remember what I was trying to see who was going to win one of the awards. But the award ceremony, if anybody from SoccerCon is watching, I apologize, is so boring. But I watched it, and at the end they said next year's event is in Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
like they announced
They
it.
make it a big thing, yeah.
And so then I was like, well, obviously I have to go. And I bought tickets that night. It's Pittsburgh. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you
Any
should
excuse.
definitely go. Are you going, Tyler?
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna make it this year. Hopefully next year though.
Hmm. It's in
What's
Pittsburgh.
on your hat, Mitch?
It's in Pittsburgh
What's that?
both years.
What's on your hat?
Mitch, you got some
Which
shit
hat?
on your hat. Right here.
Which hat?
I think that stands for third place in the Central.
Oh,
Dude, hey, dude, the Central is insane this year. The Reds
baseball.
are frauds. We swept them.
Okay.
You
So anyway,
can't
I have a
see it, but
question
I'm
about-
wearing
I have a question
my
about
Cubs
Tyler's writing.
2020 2016 World Champion hoodie.
Get out of here.
I don't know what's up with my camera.
Yeah, well, the Pirates won in 1979. Okay? Capiche?
Tom knows what's up. Tom's got the correct.
Were your
jersey
parents
Yeah, there we
alive,
go.
Mitch?
They just wore that last night.
on. The
My-
Tigers.
my
Did your
parents were
grandparents
alive.
go to the game?
Tigers are terrible, but
My
I have
My
a
dad
question
did.
I have a question about Tyler's writing when we're done talking about baseball.
Oh, well,
his
I'd
dad
like to
take
hear
down?
that.
Well, I was flipping through social media the other day, as I tend to do, and I saw that Tyler had posted an image of like 42 boxes, and he was like, "These are my upcoming releases," and I was like, "That's a lot of upcoming releases," and so I was wondering if because I didn't have time to go through all 42
Yeah.
things and who was doing it and what, but I would actually love, and I'm sure everyone, I would love a rundown of what was in those boxes because I actually I legit did not have time to like research it, but
Yeah, no
I had a
worries.
day.
Well, you must not have had your glasses on because it was only 4 things.
Not 4 things. It was
Yeah.
not 4. It was at least 6 things. Was it really only 4?
It was
like-
only 4. Yeah.
I thought it was like
Things
6.
double if you
No.
have a lot of scotch. So it
Yeah,
could've
I was
looked
gonna
like
say
8.
you were in your
How
cup.
late was it?
Seeing, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
40 books in this.
This son of a bitch is coming after me.
Why does he write so
Paranoia.
much?
The paranoia kicked in. I was looking out the window.
So
What is it?
it's Arson by Design in August, and then Depth Charge, the shortwave book, in November of this year, and then
And that's a novel.
That's a novel. Yep.
Hmm.
And then
Tight, dude.
spring,
August, November's tight.
yeah,
That's a lot of promotion for you.
yeah. I figured it's doable. I mean, we wanted to get the book out because next spring, Night of the Glass Knives is coming out from Shortwave, which is the re-release or the wide release of Night of the Long Knives, the Earthling novel.
And what's
So it's
different
called-
about that other than the
What's it called
title?
now? I'm sorry. What's it called now, Tyler?
It's called Night of the Glass Knives
Huh.
instead of Long Knives.
Huh.
And then in I think October of next year, so 2027, is a novel called Go coming from Clash.
Hmm.
So yeah, 2 this year, 2 next year, and if I don't know how many deluxe editions, a couple of deluxe editions are going to be coming out between now and then as well.
But you have at least Mitch's.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you who else do you have the deluxe edition deals with?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how publicly this video is going out. So none of them have been
Nobody
announced.
watches my channel.
He's got like
I'll
5
I'll tell you
subscribers.
I'll tell you offline. How's that?
Okay. Okay, I could edit. Seriously, if there's anything you want me to edit out, I
You
can edit
you
out.
don't want to edit. You don't want to go through that
I know
effort.
I'll be too lazy and I'll forget about it, and you'll be in
Yeah.
trouble.
But
But
answer
I'll edit
this.
it.
Is it what answer this? Are they 2027?
Yes.
And are they novels?
uh yes.
And are they novels that are already announced as trade editions?
Yes.
Are they coming up before the trade edition?
No.
no.
Oh, interesting. A twist. You know, Tyler knew what I was
I
doing.
mean,
And Tyler and I are going to be at Massacre on the Mountain,
Yeah, that's gonna
yes,
Yeah.
be
I would
sick.
love to go to that.
Yeah.
and
Have you
Francois is
ever
flying.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever been out there, Philip? Have you ever been to
I have
Mount
been.
Hood?
I get the two confused. I don't. I don't know. I don't
Timberline,
think I've been to Timberline. I've been to the other one.
the
I've been to
Stanley,
the Stanley. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Which one's in Colorado?
That's the
Stanley.
Stanley.
That's the one.
Estes Park.
It's
Oh
awesome.
man, Tom, that's creepy.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got that behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Awesome, man.
That's the original from the movie, probably Chad's got.
You guys more fire. There's more fire here.
Hey
Oh,
now.
What's up,
geez.
Tyler?
Yes.
Oh geez.
What is up?
Yeah, we're building a case. I mean, we
And,
got
and this one, I'm sure has the word fire in here somewhere. So
somewhere.
There's fire in
there's a
there.
problem.
The dark side of the room, because he's not talking about the other half of the room that's on fire.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah,
That
this
is
is true.
the charcoal side of the room.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
that does that
man.
one have the Philip intro in it?
The
Or is
ori-
that the OG?
It's
The-
got his handwriting in it.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't know. The dark side?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, because Philip did an intro for
I did the intro
rerun.
for the deluxe edition, right, Tyler?
Yeah, the
No.
extended edition. Yeah.
These are some paperbacks that Tyler sent me in 2021.
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause that's the book. Dark Side of the Room was the book that I read totally randomly
Mm-hmm.
of Tyler's that I introduced me to his work, and I think I just saw somebody. I honestly don't remember. I think I just saw somebody had posted about it or was commented on it, and I had no idea who Tyler was, and I don't know. I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool, and I ordered it off Amazon or whatever, and I read it. And I was like, man, this is really good, and I think I even made it. I think I posted about it, right, Tyler?
Yeah, yeah.
Saying just like,
Yeah.
yeah, some people, I wish I go buy this book, and now look at him, superstar.
Look at him.
Right.
Yeah.
Publishing
42
doing it.
books
That
coming
was
out.
42 books next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
the
such an
book- that's the
incredible
story that got me hooked on Tyler's work. Yeah.
and that was such a incredible moment for me. I mean, that's like one of those things that you can't even you don't even hope would happen because it seems so far-fetched because I'd been a fan of Phillips for several years at that point. And we'd never interacted before. Like we never chatted, never messaged or anything. And all of a sudden, like one of my favorite writers just randomly posts about like completely unexpected about my book, man. Like I don't think I've had a feeling quite like that since. Like that just unexpected. Did he seriously just randomly read my book?
So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Serendipitous.
really, really, really significant moment for me. And I'm not going to say this simply because Philip's here, but I truly can't talk about this collection without at least mentioning like the enormous influence Fracassi's collections have had. Like I'm not a big collection reader, but whether it's, Beneath a Pale Sky or No One Is Safe, like those are some of my absolute favorite collections of all time. And I've read them more than once to try and reverse engineer and figure out what moments leap out at me. And I don't feel that way about many collections at all. Like I could probably count on one hand. But yeah, majorly important books to me.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, they're awesome. Do you feel reverse engineered, Philip? I mean, he's taking you apart.
I do
feel
not.
feels invasive.
I do not. No.
I'd love to see another collaboration between you two, like you did with Axum and the Servitor. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was so much work for all involved.
Well, you also had Jeff
Those
Kahn. You were getting ready
Patreon
for.
variants. Oh my God, that was the worst idea ever.
You did everything all at once,
It was
all the
amazing.
time.
It was off. I'm still working on those lettered books. Like
Yeah,
everybody
I
has
know.
them. Yeah. I sent you yours. I think
I
so.
know. I'm just busting your balls.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit, did I not send yours?
You know what? I
Um,
don't think I have one.
no, I haven't done the contributor copies yet. Those are
Okay,
like the
okay.
last ones I still have to do.
Of
I didn't want
Maxim
to.
and
I didn't want to bug
Survivor?
you about it.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
because the I just got
Well, you did special ones for Tyler and I's patrons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, but you
Then
guys
you
don't have the
did.
lettered editions yet.
Yeah, I got all 12 copies.
So is it just the 3 editions, patrons edition,
Numbered
trade,
and lettered.
and
Yeah.
okay? So I don't have the
And then the
letter.
arc.
You don't have the lettered yet. Yeah.
Wow.
Because that it take but like those so that release was like doing 3 releases in one,
Mhm.
and it was a lot. It was very stressful.
Well, you took it out on the authors.
I did. Yes.
You chismarred them.
I did. Yeah.
Mm.
Nobody's
Oh.
getting paid
Oh,
until
is that the letter, Jeff?
Yes.
that's the lettered servitor, yeah.
You know, rule of thumb, you always want to make sure the author has the first copy of the book.
You got hey, you got the
He's
book,
good for
just
it.
not the lettered. Relax,
Rookie
okay?
mistake.
Yeah,
Rookie.
it's all right. You don't need it.
I
You
think
got
I
plenty
love
of
how
Mitch is,
get-togethers like this just become people showing off the things that other people don't
Yeah.
have.
look, it's tribal. It goes way back as
It
far
does,
as
yeah.
look at this deer skull I got. Look.
Yeah, like we were talking about, they were all born rotten.
That's right.
Yep. Wow. I
I
mean
would
that.
show you guys. I would show you guys something really cool, but Steven would have a heart attack and die. So I'm like,
Uh-oh. He's off camera though, so would anybody
Would
know?
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to tell.
Show
I guess-
me.
I
We
can
need to
show
see
you the-
now.
I
You
can show you
can't.
I can show you the Roman numeral of third world time travel.
Oh,
Oh,
Roman
nice.
numeral. Oh.
Yeah. So this is
Ooh.
Ooh,
wow.
this is just the case, and then you open that up.
Nice.
nice.
That's awesome.
then
Very
you
sexy.
got- and then you got the
Yeah, it's beautiful.
got this going on.
Wow.
That's so dope.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's all
Very
leather,
cool.
and it's got the usual end paper stuff, and
Pretty
What's-
book. How many
what's,
thousands did they charge for
typical
that?
for a
This one
Roman
is-
numeral? Like how
so
many
Roman
how
numeral-
many
this
of
is
them?
Roman numeral.
I'm still waiting on that second Sagava Roman numeral.
Which one? Don't
Fuck,
forget.
I don't know. The second one?
Egotist.
Yeah, probably that one.
So this is the Roman numeral sig page. You can see.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
get number 3.
That's
it is
very nice. I
signed.
like that.
Wish it wasn't glued so close on the inside, but that's
I
nice.
just wasn't. I was just being gentle with the spine. But yeah. So anyway, this is a really beautiful. They did a really nice job with the.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very
I-
cool.
I can't believe he still has numbered copies. I mean, that's ridiculous. I think that's just
They made too many.
yeah, but I think I mean, who knows? Maybe that whip will crack and it'll come all the way around and those will sell out sooner or later, but do you still have that box that you brought to Jeff Con?
Yeah, he told me just to keep them.
Yeah.
I offered to ship them back, and he was like, "Yeah, just keep them. Don't tell Diane, but keep them." I'm sure.
Yeah, don't tell
Dana's not
Diane.
watching
She can't-
this.
Wow.
Literally how it went.
See,
That's
do I gotta
hilarious.
cut that out
Oh,
now?
it's probably Thunderstorm is what I'm thinking. Tyler's deluxe edition that he's not.
That's what I thought.
Probably
Very
Thunderstorm.
possible. I have my Tyler Thunderstorms right there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, nice.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does
Got
that.
it.
He does-
I've got a Tyler shelf in my shelves in my other room there.
Ah,
The Thunderstorms and your box that you made, the 4-book
oh yeah,
box
yeah.
that you sent me and
Yeah.
trade.
That's why you asked if it was going to be a trade edition first, because then it wouldn't be an Earthling Deluxe.
Boom.
Although he
Right.
has started to change his
He
tune
did.
on
Mhm.
certain titles now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got Autumn Springs
All the
coming.
Springs, yep.
Oh yeah.
And he did.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just got that one a couple weeks ago, I think.
That's the complete almost route though. So there's a little leeway, a little, there's new content or whatever, so that makes it a little different. But
Yeah, he didn't ask for that, but I offered it just because
oh,
it to make
excellent.
it seem more deluxe, you know? Like there's
Yeah.
a story, a novella in here that you can't get anywhere else for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a whole novella in there. Wow.
Yeah.
Separate or part of the extension of the story, a story world, like tied to the story, or just a
Yeah, tied to the story.
oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I didn't know. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but like 200 years in the future from
Nice.
when
Okay.
this story takes place.
I
Oh,
haven't
cool.
read that yet.
In fact, you helped me with that, Philip, and I probably botched all the details. Um, Back when I was planning to write this novella, and this was even before Paul and I decided to work together on this, as I was planning to write a sequel novella to Ruth. I just had an idea of, if you guys haven't read it, Almost Ruth takes place in the 1860s. And I wondered what would happen if somebody returned to this town that's mentioned in the book in modern times. What does it look like?
Mm.
And yeah, I ended up calling Philip and picking his brain about what a splinter unit film crew would look like if they were sent to film some, landscape footage and things like that. And so he
Oh
gave me a
yeah.
bunch of info, and I probably botched it and manipulated it a bunch for the purpose of the story. But cool details like that, film crew would use a gator to get around, and I didn't
Mhm.
even know what a gator was until he explained it. But
That's cool. I would like
yeah,
to know how he messed up your upcoming novel or whatever it was by changing something at the end of Axum when he
Well,
did
oh
his book.
yeah,
that
I'd
was
like,
technically Mitch's fault because Mitch said to write a bonus post credit scene
Yeah.
for each other's stories, and so
So
I
it's
wrote one for
non-canon.
Tyler, and then Tyler was like, "Dude, you just totally screwed up like my whole world.
but
It's
it's
all
I
it's
over
don't know
it.
who,
You
but
blew
I
it's
it."
don't know
really
who's,
cool how it'll be addressed once that novel comes out, which is
okay.
fun. Like initially, I was like,
You can
oh,
just say that's not canon. Just say that's not Fracassi.
No, it's canon.
nah,
It has to
man,
be canon.
nah. It gets wrapped up in it. But it'll be cool. Like it was fun to think about how to address that and to do so in a way that would, for those who had read that, because you'd only know if you'd read the Rapture version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny because I read that and then the simulation we live in started serving up all kinds of rabbit hole stuff for me because of Axum taking place in Ethiopia where
Mm-hmm.
where the Ark might be. Is it the Ark? What's he going for? He's gonna go try and get
It's in Turkey,
um
bro.
yeah, yeah. And so like lately people have been talking about all the Egyptian monks, or not Egyptians, Ethiopian monks who have kept the Bible going even though a bunch of books were taken out, but the monks were still up on that mountain writing down all these now discarded texts. So I thought that was interesting. Is that why you said it in Ethiopia? Like, is there a historical basis for why you think it would be there?
Yeah, they think it's there. They believe it.
Who's they? I love
The
they.
the Ethiopian
Ethiopians.
people. Yeah.
I specifically asked Tyler to write a story about the Ark of the Covenant in Ethiopia because
And that because we were discussing
yeah,
Did you really?
discussing it.
yeah.
Yes, you're kidding, or yes, you did.
No, I did because we'd talked about it. We were watching like
You've been
this
watching
guy
too
named
much Rogan, haven't you, Mitch?
well, we were watching Graham Hancock, and there's an amazing series on Netflix about
It's decent.
oh, it's so good. You shut your mouth. Um,
It's entertaining,
oh,
yes.
it's so good.
You're
And
talking about
he's
the
got a
fingerprints of the gods guy, right?
Yeah.
uh, and he
Yeah.
has a book about the Ark of the Covenant, and he went. I haven't read it, but
Clearly.
I read about it, and he talks about it. And Tyler and I were talking about that book and how cool it would be to do a story about the Ark of the Covenant, but in Ethiopia. And then Tyler, obviously, that's all I said. Then Tyler made it brilliant, but it was my idea.
It was your totally your idea.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
That's not how I remember it.
yeah. No,
Oh,
you've got bad memory, and that's
I
okay.
just thought of you guys were sitting around playing Xbox and like smoking weed, and you're just like, you know what you should do, man?
You were
That's about
watching
right.
Raiders
Think
of the
about the
Lost
Ark
Ark.
of the Covenant in Ethiopia, man.
What
That's
if it
probably
really is
more
there,
accurate.
dude?
be honest, that's a
We should
Shroomers
go. We should
conversation.
find it.
Yeah.
Imagine how awesome that would be, man. We'd get it.
We'd totally get it.
We'd get
Oh,
it.
we could trick those monks, man.
You guys were watching Raiders of the Lost Ark and you wanted to melt off some Nazi faces.
Yep.
So that was, yeah. So I
I will
didn't know.
say, oh, sorry. I was gonna say there are some elements to that story that I kind of wanted him to dive in more. Like that story could have been way longer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what was cool about both Axum and Servitor is how they were so like tied together but
Yes.
completely different.
Hmm.
You know, they're both about a guardian, you know.
Well, I was going to ask, was that intentional? Because they were
It was
thematically
not.
identical.
It was not intentional at all. It was kismet.
Oh,
You know,
ooh.
I
Someone's
don't
a
actually know what
publisher.
that means. I just said it. But no, because Tyler and I had been talking about that story after he wrote Carved in Salt.
Hmm.
You know, we talked about doing something else down the road, and then I was like, I need an Ark of the Covenant story. I have to have it. And then I
Wow.
was talking to Philip, obviously, and was like, give me a story, Philip. I need it. He was like, yes, sir.
As soon as I'm done with
And
the three introductions, all you have to write. I'll get
Yeah,
on my story.
I was there when you totally pressured him. He was t Philip was just beyond exhausted,
yeah.
done with anything, and you're like, I need a story for Fracassi Fest, and you're gonna make it. And Philip's like, I'm touring, I'm doing this, I can't, I have no time. And Mitch is like, No, you're gonna give me Witch Tree.
Give the people what they want, and I'm the people. That's what I
Mitch,
said.
be honest. You did your best Jonah Jameson impression to make sure that fucking book was on your desk
I
in
did,
time to
yeah.
hit the presses.
I said I
Yes.
need it on my desk by Monday.
That
Um,
I felt that's the first time I was like, I felt bad for Philip. I'm like, this is off. Did I just witness abuse? Like, I don't have an HR department to go to. Like, what do
Yes.
I do?
I
I
was
need
very nice. I was very nice. Phil's like, no, no,
it
you're
was,
mean actually, and hateful.
Yeah,
and
no,
then you put it.
I have like a, you know, I'm sure like Chad, you have like a folder of like ideas and yeah, I don't remember how Mitch asked me. I'm sure he demanded me write him something
Yep.
and yeah, and I had this story called Traps that I'd been kind of like messing around with for a long time. And yeah, we originally called it Traps, and then I changed the name to Servitor because I was going to include it in my upcoming collection, Traps and Specters. I didn't want the story to be called Traps and then have the name of the collection be Traps and Specters, so I changed it to Servitor.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was cool. I mean, you pitched me the idea and I loved it right away. I mean, it's such a great premise for a story.
Hmm.
Um, and I think that was the only one you pitched me. You're like, does this sound good? And I was like,
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah, this is the arc of my upcoming book,
Oh,
Hell yeah.
which
I've got
staff
one of those
members are
somewhere.
going to be
I
getting in their.
yeah, when this gets posted, somebody's going to comment, "I love arcs."
I love arcs.
Woohoo.
The ARC of the Covenant.
Yes. Oh,
Ooh,
look at that. Look
there
at
it
that.
is.
Yeah. No, I thought it had to be. It's so crazy how they were both about ancient places and people breaking in to take something that doesn't belong to them both
Hmm.
literally
Hmm.
and culturally. And I thought it was so wild how both were handled from different POVs. Like one was the person meant to protect, and the other was meant to invade. And
Yep.
then, and then of course with them writing each other's. Philip,
Yeah.
I gotta say, I thought yours for Tyler was like you were busting his balls or something. Because when that happened, I'm like, oh man, that was that was hilarious. It did also remind me of the Indiana Jones. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the
Yep.
scene in Indiana Jones where the guy is doing these elaborate sword play,
Yeah.
and Indiana Jones just shoots him, and then it's like an ad lib. But anyway,
Yeah, I think Mitch had asked if we would do. He and Tyler have been talking about maybe doing like introductions, right, Mitch? Is that what we started at?
No, I said the
That's
original
exactly
plan
how it started. You said
was it intros.
introductions, and I said, Mitch, that's a dumb idea.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about right. And then we said, what if we wrote a like a paragraph or a page or something in the story,
That's
and like
right. And I
yeah,
said
and then Philip
90.
was like,
I was like,
"No one
no,
touches my story.
correct.
These are my words."
That's correct.
And I was like, "Okay, all right, sorry, Mr. Artist."
That's
So then we came up with I can't remember who it was came up. It might have been Philip that said
It was
post
me.
credits. Yeah, I think it was you.
but
And
in the
I forgot
servitor,
about that. Right. You were like, we can write inside, right into the story. And I was like, no, we're not doing that.
That's
in
terrible.
servitor, Tyler's additional content is almost reverential. Like
Yeah.
when I got to that, I'm like, man, this guy's really getting into Philip's story. He's getting into this thing, and then when the reveal happens, I'm like, oh, that was I thought a great sort of a great end credit scene
Mm,
Yeah.
for Servitor. It was really well done.
cool.
Yeah, it fit
Yeah, that
the
was kind
theme
of
and like the mood.
paying homage to
Homage.
Raiders of the Lost Ark in its own way.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was very cool. I'd like to see more of that, guys. And
Yeah.
so this time it's going to be three chapbooks. It's going to be Chad Lutzke, Philip Fracassi, Tyler Jones. You're going to call it a menage a trois.
Ooh,
It's the set.
this I
And,
like.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but it's got
It
to
has to
happen.
take place in Ethiopia.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
big place
In
for
that
me.
case, it should be a triumvirate and should be Roman based.
Oh, okay. All
Oh.
right. We're getting
Solid.
There's
Work it
artifacts
back
there
into
we
the
can go hunting
actual
for.
Jesus times.
You do
Ooh.
that.
Mitch, you know all about that. You go to the God's house.
That's right. Yeah. We could workshop that.
Somebody
I'm
should
okay
do
with
an
that.
anthology where the prompt is Depeche Mode.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Depeche Mode. Words are
I'm
very
in.
unnecessary.
Yeah. But everybody would want to be my
Blasphemous
own person.
rumors.
Be a short anthology, huh?
Everybody would
Bye,
want to be my own
Sean.
personal Jesus.
Oh, they a personal Jesus.
Yeah.
Blasphemous rumors.
Yeah.
I
Oh, look at that. Blasphemy, personal Jesus, which is kind of blasphemy.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
The theme.
I would be totally down to do another like dual chapbook thing. I thought it was cool.
Nope.
Um but
But you worked. Don't do the variants. Don't
the
do.
variants
Yeah.
were that was too much.
Are they still available? Is the bundle still available?
Yes, I've got some of the bundle left. Yeah, I can't remember the exact amount. It's probably like 30.
We put some
You
patron
did.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
I sold another handful doing that little discount.
yeah.
But
You gonna take
yeah,
some to StokerCon?
Of
so I'm not
course.
selling at Stoker.
Oh,
I'm just going.
No, there's no
Yeah.
there are, well, it's not true. There are vendors, yeah. So you'd have to have a vendor table or pay a vendor to put your books out.
Yeah, what I've
Or
heard about
just pop your
Stoker,
trunk, man.
and
Yep.
that is
Pop
I
your
might just do
trunk. Yeah.
that.
I don't think I've ever had books for sale at StokerCon.
I've heard it's not worth it.
Oh.
I've heard the thing that makes Stoker worth it is the networking.
Yeah, there's a mass signing, but that's which I but I'm pretty sure you have to give those books away.
Mm,
They're arcs typically, or they're giveaways.
yeah,
Mhm.
that makes sense.
But I've never sold a book at StokerCon.
Very
Yeah,
cool. So you're going to network with the HWA, right? And
that's right.
I don't know how I feel about those guys, but I don't know anything about them.
how much are
You
tickets to
can't say
that
anything
thing?
negative here, so don't.
How much are tickets to that thing? Or how much were
I don't
they?
remember.
To StokerCon,
Yeah.
I think they're like $300 or something, aren't they?
It's something like that.
I don't pay for the I don't pay for the, I just go. I
Well, of
don't go.
course.
I don't go to any of the you can go without the badge, but you can't go into
The panels.
any of the panels or events without a badge. But
To
you
be
can
honest, I don't know what I bought. I thought it was like 165 or something.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably right. I'm probably thinking for two people. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't get the badge because I never go to the panel. So I stopped buying the badge. I just go and hang out
Yeah.
at the bar, honestly. And
Mm.
Yeah, Tyler, you should go, man. Totally go. Just
have you
go.
have you gone to StokerCon at all before, Tyler?
I never have. No.
Yeah, it's all right. I might not go this year. I don't know. I don't.
No, you should go,
Bringing
dude.
endorsement.
You should go. It's gonna be fun.
Hmm, we'll see.
What
I'll
about
be
King
there.
Con?
Yeah, people will be there.
I'm going to King Con for sure. And Tyler and I, oh, I am going to have a table speaking of vendor tables, I am going to have a vendor table at Massacre on the Mountain, Tyler. I don't know if you have one or not.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Oh,
I
okay.
got mine long before I knew you were going to be there.
Oh, okay.
She just trickled those announcements out like over months. I wish I knew you were going to be there.
Yeah.
You said it like now Philip's gonna die. Like the way you said that was like, I wish I'd have known,
I
but now I
know.
gotta kill
Yeah.
you.
Only we know.
I'll be lighting the place on fire whether or not you're there.
Oh,
Shit,
so
dude, the bomb's already planted.
Yeah, so
I'll tell you
could have
guys,
warned you.
I'll tell you guys a really quick funny Massacre on the Mountain story. Then I gotta go. We're gonna have dinner. But the so she announced that I was going, Lisa, the coordinator, the event coordinator there, and Francois messaged me and said, "Hey man, do you think I should go to that? Do you think it's worth? I saw that you were going. Do you think it's worth going?" And I said, "I don't really know, man. Like I can't really speak for. I don't know if there's a lot of artists going. I don't, I think it's just primarily writers." I go, "But here's her contact information. You can reach out to her." He goes, "Okay, well, I'm going to see if I can get her to like put me up." And I'm like, "She's not going to put you up. Like, it's not that kind of con.
Mhm.
It's really small potatoes." He goes, "Well, I'm gonna reach out to her." I said, "Okay, yeah, reach out to her. I'm sure she would love to have you." So I reached out to her, and he gets back to me a couple weeks later. He goes, "Hey, good news. I talked to Lisa. I'm going to the con, and you and I are sharing a room." True story.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
True story.
There's very few people who could say that where you'd be probably okay with it.
I was not okay with it, and
Still not okay with it, huh?
there's
Yeah.
a reason he's painting, things in the back of my book by something to remark. He's up for it.
That was awesome, by the way. That remark
Yeah,
on
it's
the
so
board.
sick.
Yeah,
I'm
the
dying to see
B.
it.
I liked it.
Oh, you didn't get it yet?
No, no. I don't think he's even. No, I think he did. No, that he just posted that a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I messaged him right away, and I said, "Hey, man, he messaged me and said, hey, look at this." And I said, "Hey, please make sure you sign it," because I saw in the image it didn't look like he had signed it.
Mhm.
He goes, "Okay, I just did," and I was like, "All right, good," because I want it. So, yeah, he did a couple images for me, just to be a nice guy for my Patreon book, which is kind of cool. See if I show you guys really quick. This is the black and white version, but
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
that's from Overpass. It's
Very cool.
he did a bunch of them actually, but maybe I mean, obviously I paid him, but it was a friends and family discount. But the color one's really good on. It's worth it.
He's a totally great guy.
Are those
Seriously.
like random or something, or are those in every book?
They're in every book.
Oh, they're the
Oh, what do you mean-
illustrations.
What do you mean every book? Every chapbook. What?
What?
I thought you were looking through the 2025 Patron Stories book.
I am.
Did you just say Patron?
Patron.
I was
Sorry.
gonna let it go. I was gonna let it go. Why can't I find this picture?
You can never find him when you're looking for him. That's
So
what
they
they
did,
hide.
was it tipped in, Philip?
No.
Mitch knows about tipped
Well,
in
it's
art.
possible. It's possible that I'm looking at the
The wrong
It's
book.
possible that I'm looking at the sample.
Arc. Yeah.
Jeff dropped a great joke that no one caught on to.
Oh, it hurt me
What
to
did you
hear.
say? I missed it.
I think you're talking about that
Yeah.
Mitch knows about tipped in artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it shouldn't hurt
I
you.
caught
Oh,
it.
ooh.
So that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
color
Oh,
version.
nice.
Very cool.
And it may, if you read the story, and that's the story that's coming out later this year that just got picked up by a studio.
That's
Ooh,
so
fancy.
awesome.
Overpass
When's your first one coming out, man? When's Alter hit the theaters?
next year. And I'm gonna do Overpass is gonna be a patron chapbook too. I just hired the artist.
Yeah, that
Nice.
artist told me he's very excited.
He's very excited.
Yeah, that's
That's
cool.
awesome. That movie stuff is so important. I want Tyler and Chad's both got to get movies. You got
I
to.
need
Just
Came
luck.
close twice.
Just dumb luck, man. It's like they just discover you randomly and you never know.
I need a very dark To Be a Ghost movie.
Oh,
That'd
there's
be
burning
awesome.
going on in that
It'll
one
never
too.
happen. The reasons why the two times that I got close to the
Option.
film being made, um, it was because the reason why people were pulling out stuff like that. Kids
Mm.
can't be having kids do this. Can't have kids
Oh
smoking.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because of
and it's
content. Oh,
yeah, and we the script was tamed down from the book in the first one, and then the other one. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
why they
it's twofold. Like for me, Boys in the Valley has not been an option because everyone who has read it, to your point, has said the kid on kid violence is too much. And I'd be like, what do you mean? Like
They just
it
made
and
Lord of the
Lord
Flies.
Flies, and they're like, yeah, but that's different because this is like little kids
It's a new story and
hurting
not a
little kids.
historic classic, or what?
I don't know. So that, but then the other reason is from a production perspective, because I know that it's a pain in the ass to work with kids because they can only work a certain amount of hours every day.
Mm.
And I know that means you have short crew days, short filming days. So that's probably why, yeah, it's tough to have kids in movies for sure.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
Uncle Steve can do it, but for everyone else, it's problematic.
Yeah. Uncle Steve can do a lot and get away with a
yeah
lot.
throw him in the sewer and do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, usually when we start talking about that subject, we're going to start wrapping up, but
Redirect.
redirect for sure. So, anybody in the peanut gallery, anybody else want to toss a question about what's coming up, what's going down, what?
I just want to say a comment about that. I thought it was really cool that Tyler, we joked earlier about him being the guinea pig, but I mean, he is, and I think that that's cool that he's doing that because, as we know, man, you can't trust anybody to put your book out,
No.
and so to trust somebody, and I feel like Mitch is good for it, but I've said that before, and then So, but
Yeah.
I just think it's really cool. And I
Yeah.
was serious when I said somebody had to do it,
Mm.
and so hopefully it's the beginning of something really cool with
Yeah.
Rapture.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited. Yeah,
I'm
and
glad you brought that up, Chad, because you're right. There is something of a leap of faith whenever you give your book to a publisher. And I
Mhm.
think anyone who's been in publishing for any length of time has been let down or disappointed, or the experience is not what you hoped it would be. And I've worked obviously with Mitch on a few things, and I've known him for several years, and we've become really close friends. And it's amazing how many of the things that we've done have started as jokes
yeah,
almost. Like, hey, we should do that. Hey, we should do
Yeah.
that. That'd be cool if we did that. And then, you say it enough times and you start thinking, why shouldn't we? Maybe we should. And so it's been cool to see Mitch as approach Rapture like an artist. Because he's a really gifted musician, so he is an artist, and then he's like he's channeled it into beer, brewing for a period of time. Like there's an art to that and how it's presented, and now he's been doing it with the chat books, and so we've had time for him to. I mean, he's become a really good interior designer too, which I mean, I've had books published by, some decent presses, and like just the interior design alone looks like, a kid did it.
Mhm.
yeah.
So it's really cool to be a part of that and be like the ground floor of this next level of what he's doing. And it only made sense. Like it seemed like a natural evolution of what he was doing with Rapture.
It's cool.
That's a
Yeah.
great segue, Mitch. Is this the next chapter? Will there be more trade editions in the future?
Yeah.
Is it going to affect your chapbook stuff too?
So the plan is to always do the chapbooks like that. I've got those booked out, into 27. Um, and I've got like some authors that I've been dying to work with that I've got coming up. And the cool thing about the chapbooks is it gives me the ability to work with more people because it's an
Mhm.
easier pill for them to swallow and write, a 5,000 to 10,000 word story as opposed to propositioning them to do a collection or a novel. Um, Even on the deluxe side of things, like everything just gets so much more expensive. But with the chapbooks, it's just a lot easier to like the barriers of entry are lower.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, the plan is to do more trade editions, and I'm not going to stop doing the chapbooks. I'll do, the plan is to do 6 or 8 every year. Um, this year I'm doing 8. But there's a chance that if I continue to do more trades, which I do want to do more of them, that I might do 6 chapbooks a year instead. But I'll never stop doing the chapbooks. They're way too much fun. Uh,
Do you have anybody signed for another trade?
Not in writing, but I do have, let's think here. So I've got Tyler, and then I have, and then I have,
Mhm.
um, no, I've got
Handshake
three.
agreements or just like, yeah, yeah, let's do that.
These are they are one is another collection that I have in hand. Well, it's not in hand, it's on my computer. And then I've got a it was supposed to be a novella, but he or she was saying it's
Go
definitely going to be
Slater.
longer. He was like, it's going to be more of a novel. He was like, that's great, let's do it. And it's so those ones, and then I have another one that's going to be another collection. And they are all authors that I've worked with previously on chapbooks. Um,
Let the
and
guessing
and
begin.
so what's that?
Let the guessing begin.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
This is the first Phillips hearing about this, that he's
Damn red
publishing
line.
And one of them is
publishing a new
Kids
collection with
Philip.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitch, do you have the balls to tell this author or any he or she who they may or may not be that they need to rewrite the book or work on some parts?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because you are putting it out. So it's a huge investment on your part.
correct. Yeah, no, I'm not afraid to give editing notes. Like there are certain authors that it was scary to even approach the subject. One of
Mhm.
those being like Brian Evanson. Luckily,
Of
his story
course.
was a
Your hero.
banger,
Yeah.
and I didn't have to have any type of note. There was one like whenever Chris and I read it, he was like, what if what like maybe you should talk to him about this, and I was like, no. I'm too scared. But Brian is like the nicest dude ever. So he probably would at least have humored me. But that was, Rapture chapbook number 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but
Swing for the
but
fences.
you're right, yeah. So, but no, there have been a couple chapbooks, stories that I've received. One in particular that is from a very well-known author, and I was like it wasn't what I was looking for at all. And it was really difficult to make that, decision. Um, and I sent them a lot of notes on the story and how I think it could be better. And they're like, I'm just gonna send you something else. And then they sent me something else and it was incredible.
Oh, that's
Um,
good.
yeah, so I'm not and it's like because I've had to deal with that type of stuff with the chapbooks that I'm not as worried, to do that on a larger scale with a novel, especially because it is more of an investment. And like with
Mhm.
Daytide, I gave Chris not like a ton of notes, but I gave him some things that I wanted to see fleshed out a little bit more. And he added probably 10,000 words
Wow.
um,
Jeez.
after that book was after he sent me his manuscript, and I think it made the book better. And I know not
When I
everybody
read it,
has.
I thought that this was, I remember thinking this is 10,000 words too long.
Yeah, no, and I get that. I understand that.
I think
Only
you
they
even
cut 10,000 words.
It would have been perfect.
I
Perfect.
think you
Yeah, I
even
know.
shot me an email when I submitted my story. And I think you were trying to get me to keep the kids alive.
Okay, yes, we did talk about that actually. Um,
And I
yeah, I
said,
We
yeah,
can't
okay.
cover Mitch's kids sew these books by hand
I know. I was like, my kids are gonna read these, Chad.
someday.
Yeah, we did talk about that. I can't remember if I said, yeah, I think I said, what if we got the
Don't
kids, and
kill
this is
those
spoilers
fucking
for To
kids.
Be a Ghost, but I was like, what if he got like the kids out of there? And you're like, nah, dude,
No.
Good for you,
absolutely
Chad.
No,
not.
you had another tip though, and
You know
we
who you're
did talk
talking
about
to,
that, and
right?
I can't remember what it was, but as far as
Yeah.
like that part, I was like, no,
I'll-
I can't do it.
I will say this, Mitch, and this is to make you feel better. I turned in a story for a huge anthology, and I've never had a story completely torn apart. The way there
Yeah,
were three different editors' notes, and
Whoa.
they shredded it. Like they legit cut off like the last third, and then just like ripped through the rest. And I was like, I can't even. I'm like finishing Gothic 2 right now. I'm like, I can't even.
that's
Did
hilarious.
I
did
can't
you
even.
agree? Did you think that?
I didn't even. I skimmed it. I read their email where they explained themselves. Like, don't freak out, but this is why. And I was like, I can't even deal with it.
Jeff
But I was
Mitch,
like,
I
I will
think we
never
know
say
this
it.
story.
Huh?
I said, Jeff and Mitch, I think we know this story.
No, I don't think you do.
Oh, okay. Or at least the title.
It's my story for the Overlook collection.
Oh, okay.
I,
Oh, nice.
I
Okay.
thought
I
it
know
was a
that
novel.
I know that Stephen Graham Jones got invited to an anthology once, and he sent a story in, and they rejected it.
Wow.
Stephen King has been famously rejected um, from anthologies.
That's wild.
I think
Oh, Chad.
fantasy and science. I
Who
think
was the
fantasy and science
editor of that
fiction.
anthology?
I
Chad.
think. Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's just it was something
Oh,
that Graham Jones was talking about once.
I remember
It happens.
the one note that I had that we liked for To Be a Ghost that you added, and it was just adding a motif, and it was kind of driving home that the main character is like going into like his descent basically, but he was
Yeah, I
saying
remember that. Yeah.
uh what was it, like something about broken. um
Yes. Yeah. And it tied it up really nice. Yeah, and
yeah, I think
that
so
was a
too.
great suggestion. Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, yeah, it worked really well.
I've definitely had suggestions from editors where I've changed the story and where I agree with them.
Yeah, ditto.
It's very very common. You shouldn't feel like it's weird
Yeah.
to offer those notes because
Yeah.
the author should have enough professionalism to be like, cool idea, no.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I hear what you're
Right.
saying, but no. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, I've definitely gotten
Not
that.
like, it's not like you take it personally. It's just like because every person who reads a story has their own idea of what would make it a better story. And if you try to cater to everybody, you'd be writing 20,000 versions of a story. So I think it's most authors understand that and who published and they don't take it personally. It's cool, it happens.
But yeah, like with Tyler's collection, a lot of those stories I had read previously, and I can't remember if I had given you notes originally whenever I read those. Like for Carved in Salt, that one was pretty much already done.
Hmm.
Axum, I think we talked about a few things, but
Yeah.
a lot of those, I love working with authors like the three of the amazing authors that we have here tonight, because you guys reread and edit, and you're very like harsh in your own criticism of your
Hmm.
work,
Mhm.
and that is the type of authors that I love to work with, and Chris is the same exact way. Like with Daytide, Chris read that book, I think 5 or 6 times, since he sent me like the final manuscript because he just had to keep, tweaking things and making it even better and tighter. And I love that. And I've worked with other authors that I can tell don't do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and I've had,
I know for a fact there are authors who don't do that. They
oh
will
yeah,
Yeah.
you can tell.
where they
You
just
can,
rip off a draft and those are authors that typically are used to working with bigger presses and having editors who will basically
Save them.
say,
yeah,
yeah, I don't want to say that, but who will, but yeah, but kind of like,
Yeah.
we'll do all the dirty work and fix it and make sure it sounds right and clean it up and all that sort of. That's definitely common, very common.
yeah,
I think Tyler and Chad, I'm sure the same ways. Yeah, I'm very meticulous about it being as perfect as possible before I let it run.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just a matter of being professional.
Yeah.
And I know like
Um,
even guys like Malfi are that way, and he's it's not a matter of like how big a writer you are, it's just style.
Yeah.
yeah.
Your style of writing, your style of work, what you're used to, and how you're used to working with people.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
always think if what I send to the publisher, I have to be okay with it being published right then.
Yeah.
You
I'd
know,
agree
like
with that.
if they were to be like, okay, great, we're putting it out. Like I don't want to be like, oh wait, weren't we gonna do something to it?
The only thing I would
Right.
say
I
is
thought you had an editor. Whoa.
Yeah, yeah,
the only thing I say to indie presses when I send them stuff, because a lot, they don't really do the editing that like big fives do.
yeah,
Like they don't get into the story really. They don't talk about stuff like that.
Mm.
I said, but you have to do minimum. You have to do two proofreads.
mhm,
I even tell Paul, even tell like Earthling and guys like that, like you have to do minimum two proofreads. That's all I ask. I just don't just make sure there's no embarrassing typos or um, you know, obvious repeated words and stuff like that. But yeah, but
yeah,
indies you got to really like 'cause they don't really do the editing that like they don't do like the story editing
yeah.
that big fives do. They just do kind of line editing.
I just recently, speaking of editing, like the book coming out from Shortwave, we actually did a fairly significant edit on that, and uh, the editor came back with a note that one single, idea that she laid out was you have this whole a significant portion of this book is one character relaying events to another character. You tell the story of these events, but it's being relayed. What if you had this character actually present for the events rather than being told about them? And it was such an obvious note that forced me to rewrite the entire book. Like as soon as I read it, I was like, "Oh my gosh,
Mm.
she's 100%
That
right."
was a novel or a story?
A novel.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So I've never rewritten something like I have with that. Usually it's a rewrite for me is playing with what's already on the page and maybe rearranging things and making sure it's as good as it can be. But this was like I had to absolutely scrap most of the book in order to make this work. But I knew it was the right thing to do because emotionally it would change everything. So
Yeah.
I had to start from scratch. I'd say probably 60% of the book ended up being entirely new prose.
Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
that's a huge. I mean, that's one of those things where it's kind of exciting and it's also like a huge bummer.
Oh man, I had to mourn for like a couple days,
Yeah.
just like kicking myself, like
Uh,
you idiot.
Yeah. I was calling you that too, but it was for a different. The closest I've come to that is with Autumn Springs, where they um they asked for me to because I had the killer point of view throughout the whole book, and they had asked me to remove that, and it took me like a week to I was like hemming and hawing and talking
Mm,
to Mage and talking to my wife, and I was really tearing me apart. But I had to, so I had that was the only book I ever wrote where I did like a huge,
mm.
uh, a pretty significant top to bottom rewrite to make it still get that information that I needed to be there, but not with that POV. So that was
And now from where you're at, do you look back on that and think it was the right decision? Or do
100, yeah,
you,
100%.
yeah.
I wouldn't have done it if I didn't think so. But yeah, but yes, it's a much better book than it would have been. That was
Mm,
actually a
yeah,
good.
I didn't expect that either. I did not expect it, but I think waiting until the one point to have that POV chapter sort
So
of
cool.
packs a punch. I mean it.
Yeah, so they didn't want it in there at all. And I said, well,
Oh,
I get what you're saying, but I think we can still have it, but we're gonna have it in a way that makes it sort of like
oh, that's awesome.
where it's gonna be like a you're not gonna see it coming kind of thing.
Yeah,
mm,
yeah. That
Yeah, I
there,
agree. I agree with
there's
that.
a giddiness to it and a dark a dark giddiness, like because essentially that character has been torturing everybody, the reader, and then you finally meet that character and they're laughing about like they're it's so good. It's so
Yeah,
good.
it's
I
really well
think
done.
that yeah, not having it at all
No,
would
you
have
would have
been
lost something. You'd have lost something not to have it
totally.
It
involved.
just would have been a normal slasher at a nursing home, you know?
Yeah,
It,
every
Normal.
time home
yeah.
slasher.
Yeah.
Totally normal. So, yes, I'm like we can wrap this up now. I
Yeah,
think we can
I have to
get
go
any
for
last questions in. If there's something else anybody wants to say to anybody in the room, this is a safe space. As long as you have the talking pillow, you can
I
talk.
I got a question, if I can throw one out there.
Yeah.
Throw it.
So, am I able to ask about the silent station?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
So, I read that and I loved it. What's coming from that?
what's the
Huh.
silent station? I don't know what that is.
So, thank you, David, for the question. So I'll cover Phillips and then tie that into yours. So the Silent Station is it's a short novel. It's about 40,000 words that I wrote for shortwave. And the original plan, it involves I did an arc for some of my patrons.
Hmm.
Uh it involves a character, the backstory of a character that appears in Depth Charge.
Hmm.
So the original plan was to release them simultaneously, like as companions. And then Shortwave got Simon and Schuster distribution, and we started rethinking the whole plan on how to release it. So now what I may end up doing is writing another one or two short novels that all tie in together with characters from Depth Charge and releasing it as like a novella collection through Shortwave. So it's a shortwave book that doesn't have a home yet. I mean, it
Cool.
doesn't have a release plan yet.
Interesting.
But I'm so glad you enjoyed it, man. And I think
Yeah.
reading Depth Charge, once Leonard shows up, you'll understand him more.
I'm surprised they don't want to just sell it as a novella because it seems like there's such the market for novellas is booming.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's kind of in a holding pattern right now to wait and see because he was when we initially planned it, like he didn't one distribution deal had fallen through, and he just wasn't
Yeah,
sure. And then the Simon and Schuster thing happened like right as we were talking about it. So he was really
yeah,
apprehensive to commit to anything without knowing what that would look like.
yeah, sure.
So it's just a matter of how it will come out and in what form. Maybe it'll be an individual, novella that gets released, or maybe I don't know, man. It depends on how Depth Charge does too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it
Great question.
hopefully at some point it'll see the light of day sooner than later.
nice.
Or you
Thanks.
could just publish it with me. You don't need to
Yeah.
work with Alan, you know?
Look at this. He's gobbling up all the spaces on the Monopoly board. Look at this
Yeah.
guy.
That's right.
Little money bags. If nobody else has any other questions, then Mitch has got to go feed Chris Panettiere and take the tape off his mouth.
Yep.
Just for the feeding.
Yep.
I
The
think
proper
there.
care and feeding of a
He's on a
Chris.
liquid diet.
Put
It's
the
fine.
lotion in the basket.
Yes, yes, and or it gets the hose.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, those are the
All
choices.
over again.
Well, this was a fantastic chat. I loved having everybody here to talk about these things and getting all the different angles on, the monster that is Mitch and, how he's run things. It's really very telling.
Science.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'd like
thank
to,
you, Jeff. Thanks for
oh,
inviting me on, and thank you guys for
Thanks for
being here to
coming.
hang and
Yeah,
chat. It's
thanks,
Thanks
it,
for
Alan.
hosting.
it
Thanks,
means a
everyone.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congrats on the upcoming release. I'm excited to read it.
All 40 of them.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congrats on the new office setup, Philip.
yes, I was going to mention that. I dig it.
You can see it. Those books there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Very,
nice.
very
Thanks.
professional. Awards in the back.
No,
Are those horse riding
those
awards?
Those are Stephanie's
Yeah.
awards. Yeah,
Very cool.
not me. I
Very
get awards. I get reviews. Yeah, congrats, Tyler and Mitch.
Thank you.
I'm excited for you guys, and I'll
Your
do.
closet looks great, Mitch.
Yeah,
Yes.
As always.
and
Yeah.
support.
It's homie.
Cool.
All right, guys. Until
Until
next
we
time,
talk
huh?
about the future, the trade editions for Chad and Philip, that will be Rapture books as well.
They're coming.
There we go. And thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.
See you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later, alligators.